Howdy folks, I'm out here with Gulf Coast Fit. This is upper posterior and upper anterior Get Yoked Superset number 2. I just busted out a Get Yoked cable superset, and now I'm going to share a Get Yoked superset using dumbbells. And so you don't need a cable machine, a little more simplistic. And this superset, we couple standing Arnold press with a standing upright row. These are both alternating variations, so one arm at a time, right, left, right, left, right, left. The focus is still upper chest for the pressing exercise. Yeah, it's a lot of shoulders, it's a lot of triceps recruitment as well, but the focus is still the chest. And that can be done even though you're pressing vertically. An Arnold press does allow you to incorporate the chest more than a typical overhead press would. And the manner in which I'm going to be executing this also supports hitting the upper chest a little bit more, and I'll show you how. And then the upper posterior lift is an alternating upright row. Now, these are both the variations I'm doing. You could consider these isokinetic exercise, which means we're focusing on an isometric component of the lift. So you're building strength and stability and a little bit of lactic acid accumulation isometrically, while you're also moving kinetically and moving your joints through the range of motion of the exercise. That goes for both of these. And so what that means is that, let's say I'm standing with my dumbbells doing the Arnold presses. One arm stays put while the other presses up. And on this variation, not only am I pausing and holding it up, not letting this weight sag down and be supported by my torso or my connective tissue, I'm holding it up. And that's what helps us recruit the upper pecs more and gives us the isometric strength portion of the lift. So alternate pressing. Even when I'm pressing, I'm focusing on lifting with the upper chest. So put your brain right there in the clavicular portion of your pecs. And then when it comes to the upright rows, I'm going to hold the upright row at the top with one arm while I perform a repetition on one arm, and then the other. The focal point here is the posterior delts and the upper back, the trapezius. And yeah, we do hit other muscles, forearms, biceps, rotator cuff muscles. But again, you want to know what your target is so you can specifically focus on that mind-muscle connection. When you're doing this, it's good to get a feeler set in. So maybe you get your first set out of 3 or 4 with a little bit lighter weight. Make sure you're tapping into that mind-muscle connection, and then you can ramp the weight up. And today I'm doing 4 sets. The first 2 sets are feeler sets, so I'm ramping the weight up. And then set 3 and 4 are my working sets, so to speak, or my peak sets, and the weight will stay constant, and it'll be a higher intensity than sets 1 and 2. So this right now, and also when it comes to repetitions, these alternating reps, you go anywhere from, I would say, 12 to 24 repetitions total, which means 6 to 12 on each arm. And so you just kind of feel it out and find yourself in that zone, because you never know when you're going to lose steam or lose form and control and need to cut it. Or you might hit failure with great control, which is also good. So my Arnold presses will be slightly heavier than my upright rows. That's just me. So just so you know, you don't have to use a constant weight on both of these exercises. So here we go. Give you a profile view. So you can see that I'm holding the dumbbells up in front of me. I'm not letting them sag down and support on my torso. Again, anywhere from 12 to 24 repetitions total. Definitely feel it in my upper chest, amongst other places. Holding the isometric component is what makes this killer and effective. Get 2 more. That was like 20, 22 reps. Now you're gonna go right into your upright row variation. Again, alternating reps with an iso hold at the top. So bring them both up and crank them out. Again, these dumbbells are a little bit lighter, 5 pounds lighter, but that might not be the case for you. Holding it at the top is where you really emphasize on your deltoids, specifically the posterior delts is what we're aiming for. Oh, I'm about to hit the wall. Oh, okay. I couldn't really hold them up in that iso position anymore, and my hips were starting to sway. I didn't really want to turn it into a cheat set, and so that might have been 18 reps, something like that. But it falls within that zone, so give that a go. Get a couple feeler sets in, 1 or 2, then some peak sets, and remember what your objective is: upper pecs, posterior delts, and upper back. Thank you.